when Rent opened on Broadway, I was the merch girl. I sold T-shirts and hats.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So when the show started, before it started previews, I got a call from a friend who was like, hey, they're looking for someone to sell merchandise at this new Broadway show, Rent. And I was like, oh, my friend Yasmin just got the show. Yeah, I want to do it. And I was like coat checking at a restaurant in Midtown. I was like, yeah, sure. So I was literally there from the very first preview and watched. I remember sitting, and the first time I ever heard Will I literally started bawling. And I remember thinking, like, these are my friends. They're talking about young people going through this epidemic and how they are choosing to live their life. No day but today. How, who was their chosen family? How are they loving the people who authentically see and love them? That show it spoke to every fiber of my being. It will always be my favorite for that reason. And I was so fortunate because then when they started auditioning for the national tour, like no one knew the show better than me. I was watching it every night. I could sing all this, like it was like in my bones. And I was so fortunate that I was able to book that and that show became such a big part of my life. And that's where I met Michael Greif. And then this last year, Michael and I co-directed The Notebook together. Oh. So, as you will learn, as you know, when I pick up people that I love in my life, I keep them and I keep them close. So
yes. But one of the things that you just said, and I think it's a really important lesson, is I always say nobody's lucky. They just seize opportunities.
Yeah.
And I love that you're like, I will absolutely sell merch because it means that I will be there when the opportunity arises.
Yeah.
And you didn't look down on the opportunity. You're like, I will do anything to be in the arena.